Hi everyone, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to take part in the seminar. Then I'm going to present the presentation Teaching Personal Data Protection in School Settings to Undergraduate Education Students, the Development of a Serious Game as a Digital Educational Research. And this is Marta Martín-del-Pozo from the University of Salamanca and from the Indie Research Group. Then I'm going to present the game Azul Little Journey, Playing with Data. As we can see different images and figures about the game. The game is related to personal data protection in school settings. As we can see, Azul is our main character of the game, and Azul is an undergraduate student at the University of Salamanca, and he has to go to their teaching practicum and to solve different problems related to personal data protection. Why is it important to teach that in our serious game? Because students in their teaching practicum need to apply different data protection principles during their teaching internships, and also in their future professional practice, they have to implement data protection standards in their future roles. Also, why is important? Because our students in the future, and also when they are students at university, they need to understand data protection law related to the European Union and also the Spanish regulation. Also, they need to model digital behavior in our students or in our children. Teachers need to have good digital skills, and also they need to teach good digital skills to our students in primary education, early childhood education, secondary education. And also teachers in the future, they need to safeguard student data because schools collect different data related to students. For example, health issues, or for example the bank account of the teacher of the parents, also the phone numbers of the parents, and they need to safeguard these different data. Also there are an increase in the use of technology in the schools, and they need to choose good technology resources considering the different personal data protection. Also regarding the game development process, we are using in the development of the game the ADM model that has different phases: analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. And we use also different design principles regarding pedagogical principles, technical principles, game design principles. It's important to say that we are using, we are using different images from different platforms, and also we are using the eAdventure software, that is a software in which you don't need to know how to program to create different games. Our game is a graphic adventure game, and also we are in the implementation phase, in which last year we made a pilot study in the University of Salamanca with more or less 200 participants in the bachelor's degree programs in early childhood education and in pedagogy. Regarding to that, we see in the slide different images from the game with different teachers. Azul, our main character, has to talk to different teachers to solve different issues related to personal data protection. For example, is it possible to record the classroom with different camera in the school? Is it possible to upload different photos from our students to different social networking sites, for example, Instagram, TikTok? Or is it possible to send images to their parents if there are an accident in the school? Or it's important to know about that because students need to do in a good way when they are in the teaching practicum and in the future role as a teacher. Also, we can see in the program the structure of the game with the different scenes, and in which you have to go from one classroom to another classroom to talk to the different teachers. Here we can see the secretary of the school, in which you have to talk to her to know what is personal data and why it's important for the students. Also, finally, we can see that last year we asked to the students about their feedback related to our game. First of all, they said to us that it's an innovative learning approach with high engagement levels. That is a positive feedback. they say to us that this is useful for them to use this game because this game is for a subject that is called school organization in Spain, and it's very difficult for them because you have to study about the different regulations in Spain. And for that reason, they say to us that is innovative. This is engagement because it's a different way to know about that. Is playing, is learning by play. Then, on the other side, it's important to know that they say to us that it's necessary different areas for improvement because they say to us that it's necessary the improvement of the game usability and also the need for on a navigation map. What is important to work on this in the future in the game? Regarding usability, they say to us that they didn't know how to use the game. It's a problem because before playing the game, they ask to the student if they know graphic adventure games. Our game is a graphic adventure game, and they say to us that they didn't know different graphic adventure games. They usually play different games, like for example, casual games like Candy Crush, or role games or action games, like for example, League of Legends, or for example, Call of Duty, or something like that. Then the problem is it's necessary to improve the usability, but maybe the problem is that they didn't know this kind of games, and they are not usable for them because of them. Also, they need to ask that it's a necessary navigation map because in the game you have to talk to different teachers, and if you solve the problems, they receive different prizes. They need to receive 15. What is the problem? The problem is that students at the end of the game, they didn't know what prize they don't have. They started to find the different prices, and they have problems at the end to find the last one. And for that reason, it's necessary a navigation map to know better where is the last prices to achieve. And finally, we asked them their opinion to the 200 students with a Likert scale related to different issues, pedagogical, technological, and learning concept issues. And we want to highlight or underscore that more than 93% of the students agree that the serious game allows learning about personal data protection, and also more than 92% believe the serious game promotes greater awareness of proper data handling. And we think that are good results because the topic is very difficult for them, but also we need to improve these issues to get a better teaching material for next years. And finally, that's all for my part. Thank you very much for listening. And if you have any doubt, we can discuss later. Thank you very much.